Well, hello, hello. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to week 4 of Christmas on Candy Cane Lane with the novel bitches. We'll wait for everyone to start coming in before we chit chat about this book. I didn't even put a topic in. That's an asshole.
Well,
I didn't really put a topic. I just put, I really like this book.
I mean, like I was saying, I feel like this isn't. I mean, it's just really discussing it. Not.
I can't hear you.
Oh dear, not at all.
You can. You're
Uh,
just a little quiet.
Samus was like messing with
There
there
something.
you go.
Oh, okay.
Hi,
Hey,
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
Hello.
Yeah. I didn't write anything in like a jerk, but I
I
didn't
think I
get
just wrote like a little favorite moment of mine. That's it. Because I
I
figure we're just gonna get into it and talk about everything pretty
agree.
much.
I agree right now. Then we can get down to it if we want to chat more about it in the post. But everybody will be here, so we'll be good. Everyone's we're doing all right, getting through the weeks, getting our reading done, getting ready for Christmas. How are you doing, Sylvia?
Yeah.
She got her
Holiday.
boxes.
Oh yay, you got your boxes.
She realized once she got them, she had no way of knowing whose was whose
Oh shit.
until she opened it with like the names on the cups.
Okay, yeah, that's the way to know. But oh my goodness. We probably should have told Anna to put just like a quick little like note on there for like who's for who.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it.
Tape it back up and put some wrapping paper and a bow around it. Oh my gosh. I'm excited. Are you gonna hope that they read the book together?
Oh, that'd be cute.
That would be cute. That would have been like a
And
fun
watch our
gift.
live.
If like our mom got us like a box that had like a book in it and a bunch of stuff to go with it. I feel like I would have been excited to like read together. Right?
Yeah.
That would have been fun.
Mom, are you listening?
Mom, I hope they read it. Yeah, I hope they do too. It was a cute book. Hi, Nina.
Hi.
Yeah. She was going over to see lights today.
Ooh. Tonight?
Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
earlier.
She didn't know if she was gonna make it on.
a candy cane lane kind of lights.
Your 30-year-old doesn't like reading. Honestly, I feel like a lot of 30-year-olds don't like reading. But, that's only because we're just ratting about it.
Hey, Zilla.
Hi, Scylla.
Hello.
I don't know. I feel like some people like reading, some people don't. But maybe she'll enjoy it if she's like doing it with her sisters. I don't know.
Well, I realized I didn't like reading until I read a book that I liked, and that kept me. Because I would read, I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is just torture. If you're reading something you really don't want to read, And then I read a book that I enjoyed, and it was like the first time not being able to put it down. I'm like, oh,
Yes.
How old were you?
Yeah.
I don't know, 19.
Yeah, see, I was in high school. I was 17 before I picked up a book to read on my own.
Yeah.
Missed
Yeah.
all we were talking about before we yelled.
She said you never got her a box with a book and fancy stuff to go along with the book.
Look at you shit talking to get me in trouble. Christmas is almost here.
Who's shit talking? No, I'm giving her ideas for your birthday.
Is she supposed to get me a book that I'm already reading for August?
No, she's gonna read a book and go, "Oh, bitch is gonna like this book," and she's gonna pre-read it, and then she is gonna
Just gonna
give
make a
you
box.
a special box.
Okay. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome. People who don't like to read call those of us who do boring. Right? Why are readers boring? Like, what makes me so boring because I like to read a book?
Because we're not out partying.
Well, why can't you do
I do that
both?
too. So
Do it all.
do that
All the
too.
above.
Hi, Ashley.
Hey.
Bye, everybody on.
Cool. What are the people who don't read? Right? I think they're boring. All the people out there are like, asshole. She said it. You said it. Okay, you want to talk about some fun for a quick hot minute. CJ tells me today that EDC is going to do a drive-through rave. Thank you for enjoying that. Thank you. Not kidding.
So, like, that seems kind of dangerous to me. I don't know why.
You don't know why. Because of everyone and their pacifiers.
He said there's going to be like 8 stations, like 8, areas that you can drive through, and a big warehouse one that you can drive through. And you pay for your car alone, and it's like, $90 or $100 or whatever.
So
right?
it's not by a person, so you can, like, load up the car?
You can load up your car as long as everyone's safe and stuff, and everyone stays in their car. But, yeah, it'll be all fun. I was like, oh, I want to go. Guess when it is? Right in the beginning of the dang year. Right in the beginning.
Like,
So when is it? Like, I think my car has the most space. Are we going?
Oh, are we going or are we going to the cabin?
Oh, you said the beginning of the year. I assume just sometime in the beginning of the
it
year.
turns out it's when we're supposed to be on a sister's retreat.
oh. That's cute.
See, as soon as you call it a retreat, everybody loves the idea. Right?
Oh.
We still have yet to find out if Deseret's husband likes that idea. Did you call it
I
a
told
retreat?
him. He said he just has to make sure that, like, he'll be able to take, it's like the one day off or whatever.
Right. But did you call it a retreat to get him on board?
That's right. That's why you gotta call it.
He wouldn't say no to a retreat. I can tell you that.
I don't know if I said retreat.
You should have.
I was really tired and I was trying to take a shower and I was like, oh, I forgot to tell you yesterday.
Like, make it like official paper, letterhead and everything.
He was like, so who's going? And I was like, just me and Tosh. And he was like, I don't know if this is going to work.
Just make a letterhead. Sister's
Are
retreat.
you and I going to have like a major blowout? That's cool. I'll just put you in the little oven.
No. I was like, why not? He was like, because I got to work. And I was like,
Oh.
yeah, but it's only these days. So it's only like one full day you need to like be around. Out of it because it's a weekend.
Right? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Oh my God, there's a ghost in your house.
Sweetheart.
This is my kids. All of my kids read so much.
Seriously, Desiree's kids always read. I could not get Aiden to read. Could not.
She's a reader. She likes reading.
And I am
What
so
is that?
glad that we all got back into reading
It's an art. Come on.
club because same thing. I didn't make it a priority until this. It was like maybe a book.
I like reading.
And that was sad.
I like reading.
Good girl.
Houston is working right now, so
She's gonna
Can you
have a
guys-
full house today?
can you guys please be a little respectful to me right now? And people here?
Hello, people.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, girl.
Okay.
Look at her beautiful face. She knows it too. She's like, "Yeah, I'm right here."
All right.
Cute little readers.
Skedaddle.
My kids readers are with their dad. Hey, girl, and you spell it like mine. Aiden, A-I-D-E-N. That's ours. I love it. How old is your Aiden, though? Probably much younger than mine.
Readers create
Well,
readers.
hello. Welcome, babe. Good to see you here.
My windows.
I have
I love my
everything on
windows.
silent, so I can't actually hear you.
I wonder if we can figure out how to do subtitles.
I don't know, at least she knows we're talking about her.
No. Guys. Oh,
Yours is 5, actually. Okay, yeah, it's been 13 years since mine was 5. So, anyway, long time. What is that hilarious sound in your house, Desiree? Keeps going. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know.
Bye, book club.
There's
Bye,
nothing.
babe.
it's like a bonk, 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 bonk.
Mhm.
There you go.
Are you shaking? Oh, you probably just shaking something on your desk that like is making it. No, it's not your bowl.
That.
That tink tink that. Look at her. Look at her. Her balls are shaking. Ah!
My desk, I guess I need to screw it down tighter.
Oh, it's like
The top.
wobbly.
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
Girl, you're right. I didn't have him. I am too young. He's from my husband's first marriage, but I'm his only mama. So I'm 19 years older than him. So not too young, but at least I don't have to feel like the old parent with him. With Leo and Bella, that's gonna be a new story. I'm gonna be like those other parents that I looked at them when their kids were in, elementary school, and I'll be like, now I'm them.
No, it's the old parents that were cool though.
Yeah, they were not cool to me. I didn't feel like they were cool. I was the young one, so I was like, I'm cool. CJ and I felt so cool because we were so young that like nobody wanted to hang because obviously we weren't in there like. We were in the cool, like 40-year-old club, which I'm not there yet, but I will be at some point with Leo and Bella when they're in elementary school. So,
Because we're hip and cool.
Yeah, hip and cool. Exactly. Hi, Sherry. Did you finish your reading?
Yeah, did everybody finish? I think Julie finished one like it in one read. She's like,
she just like powered through.
I think
like,
so.
I don't have time right now. I have time. I'm gonna keep reading.
And I think she read another book after that.
That's what I did. I kept reading. Okay, I did my reading this week up to chapter 23. Early. Got it done, right? Today, I'm like, why didn't I get my reading finished? Literally from like at 5 o'clock, I was sitting right there going, oh my gosh, I need to finish. I didn't realize that I was going to power through. And then I didn't know how long New Year's Eve was. And I was like, oh God, how long is this? Oh, it's like 3 pages. We're good. No big deal.
Please.
So, got it done. I finished
good.
the second night. Oh my goodness.
So I think I'm going to start my cycle soon because I feel like I'm hormonal because I don't cry. I'm not a big crier. Was like, reading this parts of the book. I'm like, why am I feeling emotional right now?
It's like when I watch commercials and I start to cry. Right around my, it's a very hormonal thing for sure. I'm like, babe, did you see that new commercial for McDonald's? Like, you don't even eat McDonald's most of the time. I mean, come on, everybody needs like a frosty. But anyways, not all of us are saints that can avoid McDonald's.
Saints, it's gross.
They're fries.
Bomb.
And they have the best. They have the best Coca-Cola.
Okay, their tap cola. It is like drinking it off a mountaintop. It is so crisp and bubbly.
They have a science to it. You know that, right?
Yeah. In-N-Out has the same thing. It puts the tip of your tongue when you drink it, and you're like.
I'm not big on like Coke, but like if somebody says you want a Coke from McDonald's, yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want anything you got from their fountain though, because the bubbles come out perfect. They have that ratio.
Yeah.
They got it down. So, anyways, I cried at the McDonald's commercial. It was so cute. It was about preteen kids like not wanting to do any more fun stuff with their parents, like outwardly. But then it shows his inner kid all like, yes, let's go do that with mom. I'm so excited. And then he would just be like, no, I'm not going. And then at the end, he like flips it around and does like his way of like doing those things with his mom again. But it was so cute. I loved it.
Who's doing
like
that?
The one who's probably that age. I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness. You're on yours. Cried this week over the VA being jerks. Honestly, anytime someone's being a jerk and you're having to deal with something like that, I will cry too. I can handle it. Not around my period anyway.
Yeah.
Do we need to head down to the VA and beat some ass stuff?
A banshee?
Oh, that's my eldest is the Banshee.
Who owns a baby?
That's mine. I think if that's what you're referring to, which I used to call her a Banshee.
Oh, it's still that.
You have enclosed on your house?
F him up.
Oh.
That's always mine. I don't know how, but do it anyway. Have fun. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Here's my new one. Dang. Are you getting settled in your new home now? Is that what's going on?
No, she's not closed on her house.
On the new house or the old house?
No, they haven't figured out the appraisal. You have to figure out the appraisal before you
Oh.
can close.
Oh, yeah. I just didn't know if it was like on where they were or where they're going. That's all. Got it. Well, F them. So.
So can I just say who was so happy that Tilda finally gave in to Devin?
Yes.
Was it everyone or just you?
Yeah. Okay, I'm with Ashley on this. I thought this shit was gonna go down.
We're gonna watch her panties or read about them being on fire.
For real, like, hello, how many times you gotta mention black lace thong and then we don't even get like a snippet of her tossing it to the floor? Come on. Lame. I was like, for real, get it done. And then they just like skip to, cut to. I hate cut twos. I don't like that. Don't cut to. It was like, oh yeah, it was a great evening. He did come back. We had fun. What? We've been leading up to this shindig for a long time, and now we don't get to get down. I wanted a sex scene too. That's what I thought was happening. I thought it was gonna be something steamy. I was like, go Sheila. Wait a second, you trickster.
But I wonder if, like, because this is a series, if they're going to go touch back onto that, because they did mention still how Jamal still had a thing for her, right?
As far as I know, she's finished with Icicle Falls.
Oh,
It's
well,
years since she's written about Icicle Falls.
well, but there's still some after this. That
None of them follow her.
oh.
It doesn't mean that we wouldn't get maybe like a mention, because it's still all set in Icicle Falls. So her Icicle Falls series is set on a different street. So all of them are named by their street, all the books. So you have
I got it.
There's a Blackberry Lane, there's a Jolly something or other street. I don't know. But anyway, so they all are set on like one of the lanes.
I gotcha.
And so it's like stories of the people who live on that.
Oh, okay, that's cute.
Yeah. So that's kind of how the Ice and Ball series goes. But I don't know if we get a mention of all these other characters at some point, because I did go back and read all their little snippets. And there were a couple of like characters mentioned, not the main ones in this book, other characters that were mentioned all throughout some of the other books.
Gotcha.
So you could just get like a Tilda's gonna pop in as like a cop somewhere, but we may not get any more of her story with them.
Right. But yeah, I'm glad she wasn't stubborn anymore. But I feel like that was like the theme of this. It's just all these women were just so stubborn. That's what it came down to. Because I realized I was like, all right, that's my issue. I just get really stubborn.
I do feel like I agree. I feel like she closed the story on Ivy and Maddie better than she did on Hilda. But I guess I wanted more because it was leading up to more. Not necessarily that we didn't get. I mean, he straight up said, I want to have kids too. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess that's why I was thinking maybe we would touch in on them more later on in another series, because, yeah, it didn't.
Maybe.
I mean, he doesn't live on Candy Cane Lane.
Right.
No, but basically he's going to move into her house and help fix it up forever.
Hello, and he can.
And that was really sweet, like how he said it and all that. It was a really cute dialogue that they had.
Oh my god, like, right?
Or just tell us what happens in her world.
In her brain, in her world.
That never got written down.
Well, she has a couple of other series. One is a more recent series. She's got like 5 books in that or something like that. And then she just put out a standalone.
One Charmed Christmas.
Yeah, and that is the one that she's kind of like popping around. Everyone's really talking about right now. So I think she was probably a little surprised to see that we were reading one of her older ones, but she did suggest it. So Adriana had originally emailed her and said, hey, I can't get a hold of the one that I want to read in a large amount for a bunch of people who want to read it. And she was like, here, why don't you get these? That one's out of print. So that was why we ended up with this story. But Hello, they're gonna have a bunch of babies.
Well, wasn't that cute? Like, that's what I liked. For when they were talking about that, he was like, "Yeah, I knew we were gonna get married. We're gonna have kids, the dogs, the this,"
That
and
was
she's
so
like,
cute.
"That's his cockiness, you know." But she didn't mind it anymore.
No, I think she thought she was about to bust his ass. Like, well, I want to, have kids and a dog, and he was like, "Same." And so I think she thought that it was gonna like scare him away, and it didn't.
Yeah.
She thought he was this bad boy who didn't want to settle down, and
Yes, Jennifer, I definitely agree. I think that the other books are somehow going to intertwine. They just won't center on these same characters, but they're still cute. And Adriana has read, some for others, and she loved those. So I know that a Strike on Christmas, which we all know was turned into, was that the Hallmark or the Lifetime one?
I think it was Hallmark.
It's too.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it was Hallmark, and then I think the 9 Lives of Christmas or something was the Lifetime one. I don't know. But anyways, speaking of which, hello.
I was laughing so hard by myself. I had to read it to Emmanuel when I was in the car. We were at the emergency vet waiting for Rosie.
Mommy, he sat there. I can't even do it now because I'm going to get tickled thinking about him sitting there not being tickled. But I'm going to try.
I'm pretty sure he just watched me be tickled. And I just was laughing as I was reading it.
I love when they just look at you like everything is not funny, but...
Well, I think they're more amused at us laughing, that they don't want to laugh to keep the craziness
going.
To keep them entertained. That's pretty much what it is.
Rebecca, keep yourself. You can see yourself kicking turkey across the kitchen.
Well, I like actually have it like one last kick.
If we all dropped a turkey, swearing would for sure happen. For sure.
Yeah, but everyone would have come in from another room if it was me, because I'd have been loud as hell.
Honestly, you're just loud. So they're probably used to it. They wouldn't even come in, and then you'd be more mad that they just like, well, they just dropped a turkey. You heard it. You heard me screaming about it. They'd be like, but we heard you scream all day long, so no big deal. Like, you're
What's
loud.
new? What's new?
I'm loud. I get loud, and my kids are all. They don't care.
I was just talking about that the other day with somebody, how I'm loud when I yell at the kids or whatever, and they look at me like, all right, Mom. But if Houston does, which is really rare, they get scared, but they get scared because it's so rare.
Yeah. That's what I'm like, do it. Oh my goodness. Yes, I was chuckling too. Desiree was like, "Oh, you're gonna chuckle when you get to the New Year's chapter." I did. Took a turkey in the first place. Oh, good to know. We're gonna put her on chef duty when we.
I was about to say, is she gonna be cooking for us, or we just make sure she's not in rotation for cooking?
She can handle drinks.
Are you gonna do breakfast? Everyone gets like what, cereal? Is that like where you're at with the cooking, or like what about like a PBJ? Where are you at? Like, what's your level?
How many ingredients?
She gets the bar.
She volunteered for wine last time, remember? Mm-hmm. Everyone's like, you own a winery? Is that? I can stop grapes like a turkey. Oh man, that was funny. The whole turkey scene, and then she comes back to her mom washing it off.
That would be Mom.
That would be our mom.
And she really thought she can get away with like nobody knowing.
Like leaving a turkey on the floor. I'm gonna head out and go fix this somehow. Like they were. Did you really think that people were not going to go in your kitchen during Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Well, she brought everyone snacks and drinks, and she was like, "Cool, they're set. I'll be back in a minute."
Mm-hmm. And then her mom decided to wash the turkey off. That was so funny.
Well, then she was speeding, which she's totally against.
Twice now, this girl.
Right.
See, now you know why people speed.
Posh, tell them about floor salad.
I'm sure to give you trouble. Anyways, we always do. Since we were kids, we've always done weekly dinners at our grandmother's house. And I was in the kitchen once when she was taking. She always would prepare salad in a bowl, but she never put the lid on. She would like prepare the salad, stick it back in the fridge, and then would pull it out at dinner time or whatever. But she pulled it out and fumbled and dropped the whole thing face down on the floor. Salad everywhere, right? And I saw the whole thing. She's like, shit. And my grandmother doesn't say shit unless she's been drinking or something.
She drinks in, yeah.
Or shit. So she's like, shit, what do I do? And I was like, put it back in. Let's see. She's down on the floor, putting leaves back in. And I was like, okay, well, that one has a dog hair, so let's not put that one in. Not even kidding. We served it. Desiree ate it. She didn't want
I don't think I was there. I just remember hearing the story.
You were there.
I don't remember being
Nobody
there.
knows when exactly it occurred because we didn't talk about it for a long time.
I haven't been like back local for like nearly 13.
This was when Avery was baby, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
But it was
right after CJ and I got together, so you were still local because he remembers it. So funny. I can't.
I just remember the story. I don't remember
our
any.
moms were and CJ's dad. And yeah, see, there's Sherry. She's like, "That's great." You probably ate it. Sorry.
But this is so I don't know if I would eat a turkey that fell for some reason, but it being deep fried.
That's what Dina's saying.
You don't say no to deep fried anything.
I feel like it's hot enough where it would kill anything. And if there was hair on it, it would have gotten like shriveled away.
F it, put it back in. Yeah, that's not a problem. Put it back in the fryer. Just fry off the little.
That's like sanitizing it basically, right?
Yeah.
Frying.
Fry it off. Yeah, fry it off. That's not a problem. I could have done that with the salad, but instead, she's like, "Are you sure?" Yeah. I didn't eat salad that night. You cooked the whole pie with a group project for home economics and dropped it right out of the oven.
I feel like that's what high school kids would.
Oh
That's like what high school kids would do. They don't care, right?
No. Hey, I still got to get this grade. Taste it. Well, and that was back before, I guarantee before everyone was like, sure. I've been like that forever. I can't.
Yeah, that was definitely pre-COVID.
That was always me. I'm never eating salad again. I'm sorry. Just, Graham doesn't make food anymore, so you're probably safe.
Oh, 7th grade. Yeah, 7th grade. They don't care where their food is served.
No, pie?
No, they just want
I'll take a
food.
fork to the floor in 7th grade.
Oh.
If
I don't know that I
microwave
would
it,
have done
it
that in
smells
7th grade, but
Wait,
good.
so
Like eating whatever wasn't
right on the
the
top.
floor. Yeah, you would have eaten all off the top of it and been like, haha, you got the bottoms.
yeah.
See?
You haven't done that where like you're at the park with your kid and their sandwich falls. You're like, okay, well, just remove that
Take that top off. Yeah.
and now fold it in half. There you go.
Depending on the situation, I might give the whole sandwich to the kid.
Thank God. I know. Thank God. Graham can cook, but she can't toss salad. Y'all. You're welcome, little gem. And I've got crickets. I'll save that joke for February.
I'll take.
I think Desiree didn't hear the joke because she was
Lily walked in. I didn't hear.
right when I said it. Cool.
It was pretty funny. You'll
You'll enjoy that.
I'll watch the playback. Let me see how many minutes in. 32.
My
Okay.
kids eat off the floor as
Good
well. Those bowls. My son was like, I'm going to eat like the Cookie Monster today. He was kidding. He ate like the Cookie Monster.
like
He went crazy. And then went and licked all the crumbs off the floor. I was like, you're absolutely disgusting. Luckily, it was the day after he'd had yeah, we'll talk about that later. It was the day after we'd had a bunch of people in the house, not me, and had to sanitize the world. So luckily, he was licking a completely sanitized bowl. So that was fine. But normally, I would have been like, really? Yeah. Every meal since then, I'm gonna eat it like Cookie Monster. The hell you are.
Mommy,
The
Well,
hell
baby.
you are. Peanut butter and jelly. That'll be a real mess.
What?
Your hair and your sister.
So who was happy that
Okay.
Corinne was finally not being an asshole?
I loved it. She like warmed up during this Christmas season.
Yes.
Yeah, but it took like also possibly fracturing a foot for it to real kick in.
Yeah.
Well,
I
it's.
don't know.
I don't know. I feel like she reminds me of my one grandma. Just a hard exterior, just the way she talks. Like my grandma. And turned out I didn't realize because we didn't really know much about her past, but she was a general. Because what I was reading, it said like, you know, with her like acting like a general. My grandma I didn't realize was for WAC, the Women's Army, before when they were separated.
Your
Shut the front door. That
Yeah.
is rad.
We didn't find that out until my mom reconnected with her half brothers, like a few years ago.
Whoa.
Oh gosh, get down.
It's all good.
Well, she's no bottom. She's like my booty butt's out.
Hopefully that's like a long ass.
But
keep like wiggling your shoulder over it.
so that was my grandma though. Really like scary and mean, but I know you have a booty butt. Really, I can't. She's mooning me right now. Really like scary and mean, but like when you needed a hug, she was there and she hugged you. She was scary, but don't press the buttons. But no, that was all out of love. Her exterior and how she was. So that she really reminded me of that because when she's like, she needs a hug, and I'm like, look at that. Yeah.
Sometimes
You
they
know.
need a dang hug. Somebody needs to like put them out of their own misery.
Yeah.
Like just pull them out. Give them something. You know, like when your kid's throwing a tantrum and it's the last thing you want to do in the world, but you know they just need a hug to knock it off.
Mm-hmm.
Old people need it too. Like my mom.
And I read the trick.
I need it too. Oh, your mom, yeah.
I read the trick is when they need a hug is you need to hug them as long, or they have to be the first one to let go.
Like, oh yeah, my mom told me that.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom used to say, "I'm gonna hug you until you hug me back." When I was all bratty teenager, you know, I'd be like, "Fine." It would give me a long ass hug too. I would just not hug her back.
Oh, I have to do that to my middle one already because she's stubborn little punk like I am.
Yeah, good.
She pretends like she doesn't need it, which means she really needs it. And then she fights it,
Right. Same.
and then she melts afterwards.
Twinning. My poor mom's all like, I remember that shit.
But it was nice to see that whole the Jordan and getting out of that bad situation.
Just saying, we all freaking called it.
You guys did.
The shenaniganer. He was the little culprit. We knew it. All of us called it. I was like, here it comes. Oh, it's going down.
Oh yeah, right when Tilda was like, wait a second, and we're like, no. Uh-oh.
She was all, oh shit. And we were like, oh shit, is happening?
Right?
Oh, yeah, all that goes down. Mr. Werner's all pissy. And then in the New Year's one, just like Desiree said, I would chuckle at the end. I chuckled when he like walked her away and was like, when I was a kid. I was like,
Right. Well, they need to be taught a lesson. He was like, well, yeah, when I was little.
I liked that.
Trees. What? I thought that was so cute. Like he just needed like a young person in his life. He wanted a little like granddaughter type attention. I think that's all that was.
Oh,
I liked what his wife said.
Shitty heart.
He's not going to be a good influence for her.
No, but I still have like a really good relationship. That felt like the it'll be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I was feeling that too.
Yes, like he knew that. I liked that too. I thought that was funny.
Like almost rescuing her.
Yes, he's like we need to get out of here. Come on. And since you hate the candy canes as much as I do, let's go.
Yeah.
He's gonna go take a cane to beat the cane.
I was like, of course he friggin' said that. Of course he did. I don't blame you. I hate him too. That was so funny. Hey, I loved it. I thought it was such a cute story. It is not a book I would have ever chosen. So thank goodness for Anna. Oh my gosh. She keeps choosing these doozies, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could tell she. I mean, the crying and the tears. And it wasn't crying, I think, because she got caught, but crying because, it's like, I'm not bad. This isn't me. Why did I do this? Kind of like tears.
Yeah.
Because it comes to a point where a kid does something and you could see how sorry they are, where that's almost enough of the punishment is their guilt and like being that way.
Right. Oh my gosh.
I don't have that. I don't have that.
Ashley, I agree, girl. I'm telling you right now. She's like, oh, I'll step down. I'm not going to be like the, general of Candy Cane Lane anymore. We'll see. I mean, I do think that she learned her lesson too, and she's going to put more effort into being part of her own family. But I don't know if she's really going to pass the baton on.
But see, that's where I was thinking in this whole world, like when it comes to Christmas time and how Christmas is time to be with your family and all this. But then there are those jobs where Christmas is the job. And
yeah,
it wasn't anything new for Jordan.
Yeah.
No.
But when you hit a certain age,
well, that's what I was,
like everything your parents do is wrong anyway.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, if they're cooking dinner for you, you're not spending any time with me. Like, okay,
right.
I'm really cooking your dinner.
Right.
Me? Heck no, I don't want to come cook with you. Okay, well, you're choosing not to spend time.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying in the beginning. I felt like there's nothing that Maddie could have done differently because she seemed to be at that age where, she would just find anything because she wanted to be mad and that sulky teenager.
Yeah, I agree. She definitely needs to step back. For sure. At least she learned her lesson. It sounds to me like her daughter learned her lesson. And, well, I guess everybody's learning lessons in this book. I didn't learn any lessons, but,
I wonder how it is, really, for those people that live at those candy cane-like places.
I don't know.
I mean, I remember... because when we...
They're grouchy about it,
Because when we go to the one in Torrance...
Yes.
Well, see, I see a ton of people that they have their like bonfires, like they're all out. They're all like
yes, they are not
partying,
just chilling in their house, hiding and like letting them drive by. They do like driveway parties. These people, oh my gosh, they have the hot cocoa people. There's the popcorn people. There's always someone to take photos with, like the Grinch on that one corner. There's always someone dressed as a Grinch. Then they have the people who do churros.
Yeah. Dude, they had lumpia one year.
Bomb.
The full-on Filipino house giving out lumpia. Not giving, selling, but...
It's so fun. There's one that does, like, hot dogs. I mean, it is so cool. I think that they actually, like, for the most part, people enjoy it. But
yeah,
they probably don't do all of those things every night. They probably keep it to the weekend when they have a lot more food.
Right, and whatever is there, and what's not is not, I don't think anybody ever goes, hey, don't press buttons, shoo.
Yeah.
So I think, she just put too much unnecessary stress on it. Because I don't think anybody would have ever been disappointed. Oh, Mrs. Claus isn't here. Okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, if it's not there, they're gonna be like, whatever. Look at all these lights. Like that's just like icing on a cake. So people would have been fine with that, I think. Okay, I took my glasses off, and now I don't want to read like that again. not supposed to do any reading at all without them. So, like even when you pick up your phone, I'm supposed
Oh,
to
okay.
have my phone on. But anyways, took them off and I was like, I don't feel like squinting in front of everybody. Just like trying to read. All right, let's see. Maddie was always running late with this shit. I was like, that's so annoying. Like, just say no.
Yeah.
Just say no. Drop it
Everybody,
on your own porch and tell them pick it up.
Everybody else was able to say no.
See, I feel like if only they'd realized, or Jordan realized, that if she fucking quit messing with the candy canes, that then her mom would have then been available in those times and wouldn't have been dealing with it.
Yeah, it definitely is a two-way street on that one. Like, stop messing with the shit. It's taking more shit away from her. Like, more time is being spent on this crap now.
Yeah.
But
teenagers don't think that way.
Okay, Rebecca's in for your Olympia.
Dude, my kids keep walking in and I don't hear the things. What's about lumpia?
Last time I was at Candy Cane Lane, they had lumpia.
Oh.
I'm down for like churros and hot dog. I mean, I don't eat the hot dogs, but like other people do. I just think like it's super fun. I always like the popcorn. Our kids always take photos with the Grinch. It's fun.
1 year
I have never. Okay, Candy Cane Lane is like bougie now. I never saw any of that stuff when I went around.
Oh yeah, it's there.
Lit.
Like years ago. Okay, obviously this was 12 years ago.
Fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's gone. It's gone up.
That's what I'm
since
saying.
Then.
So like Adriana and I, for the last few years, we've been meeting up at Candy Cane Lane, and we'll walk the whole thing together. We pick up hot cocoa, we get food, the kids take photos. We have a dang blast. We walk it. She and I play music, Christmas music. We have a serious blast when we do it. You can't walk it this year, but if we could, we'd all be there.
Yeah, we've walked it, and we've also put all the kids in the back of the truck, kind of thing. Let the kids sit back there together.
So fun.
And I remember one year, I think it was a couple years ago, there was a girl riding her, because they ride their little goat carts, and there's a woman, young lady, riding a bicycle with a basket full. The basket on the bike was full of booze, like the large, like vodkas and stuff. We're like, should we go party with them? Like, riding her bike, like kind of. Well, not all there, but it was like just filled with it.
Right. There's an area near Sherry's house called Fay Lane in Redondo Beach, South Redondo. But anyways, they are lit on Halloween. Everybody gets down for Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Neighbors and stuff pile up and they do like a little circle where you just like trick or treat like 10 people in the driveway. Everyone is drinking. Everyone. Like you could walk around with like your glass of wine. You could probably fill up walking up a driveway. You could say trick or treat, guaranteed. Guaranteed you would get a fill. You said it to one of the adults there when they're like,
oh, you need some? They probably, yeah, without even questions, like, oh, you're empty.
They would not probably.
Somebody had Jello shots over here.
I remember you saying that. That's right.
We didn't get them. We didn't see.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She did find out about them just a little too late. But next year she's going to be the
First one there.
Jello shot house.
This shit better not be going on next year because we need to have like a huge dress up Halloween.
Good night.
That's what we've been talking about for years.
Aw. Good night, Ashley.
Wait,
Thanks for jumping on
Night,
with us.
Wait, what have you been talking about for years? I missed it.
Me coming south through in our houses doing one fucking ginormous themed costume.
Mostly the Sanderson sisters.
Also Chipmunk Adventure. I've thrown that out there for every year.
Chipmunk Adventure would be hella cute.
Yes, because I could be Eleanor and my son could be Theodore.
Is Bella taken off?
Wait, Chipmunk Adventure, is that the movie?
Yeah. This is my favorite
Are
one.
you gonna leave us?
My favorite part is when she
Are you going to
sings-
bed?
Hold up. Let us do. I forgot. We should do.
I already did it.
You what?
Well, we didn't announce it.
You can show it, but I already pulled it.
Oh, good. All right. So our giveaway for this week, So Adriana set this up just in case she wasn't going to be on in time. And we're doing a...
That's neat how you just threw that up there.
Right.
Technology.
Dude, we're tearing it up down.
We're fancy. What's up?
Giving away a box of gorgeous little Godiva chocolates and that seriously cute gingerbread globe. I love snow globes. Right? Like, I wish I could like shake it up in the photo, but I can't. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, so that's where we're at. But look, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
Who's gonna? That's up to you, Des. Who's gonna win?
Desiree is pissing her pants.
Sylvia!
So cute. Look at her. She
There's always one of them.
breathe the catch your breath.
I don't know why it's so funny.
Oh, catch breath.
It's Sylvia. Sylvia has won.
Hey!
Congratulations.
Yay! I just wanted you to repeat it without like,
Wheezing.
without
Yes.
wheezing. Yeah.
Got some breath in those lungs.
I love getting tickled that good. Congratulations, Sylvia. Adriana will be sending that out to you. She already has your address.
She knows it by heart now.
Right? She goes to the post office. She's like, to Sylvia, please. Don't snort, Des. Yeah, right? Like, what
Couldn't
are
help
you
it. Caught me off guard. Wasn't going to happen.
Yes. Gotta say. Okay, you know what she was laughing about. This is a rando.
Did you see that he said that?
Oink.
Wink.
Yeah, because you snorted. You stupid
I
ass.
know. I was tickled.
Well,
That's what you get. Anyway, this is a funny comment because it came out of absolutely friggin' nowhere. And anyway, how do you know you're the only? I'm just saying. Not fun.
But what we haven't talked about Rob.
Okay, he did it though. Like
The second she said it.
When she said you need to write a letter.
Mm-hmm.
You need to write a letter, or what'd she say? Like
You can add
Announce
out,
it to the town.
yeah.
announce it to everyone.
And I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna do that. But this was such a sweeter way to do it.
Yeah.
And that's where like I was emotional, oddly emotional. I'm like, why am I like? I don't cry over these things. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute.
Right? Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
Same.
I might have been embarrassed, but like she asked for it.
Well, and my other thing is, it's a small town.
Mm-hmm. Everybody already knows her shit.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, that was the point. Was everybody already knew everything? The whole Ashley debacle, everything.
You look at her.
And I feel like for him to do that, it wasn't any more embarrassment for her, but I think it was kind of to put it on him and to equal them out in that embarrassment form or whatever. I don't know. I feel like that's what small town people do.
Yeah, but she also wanted him to come back, but she was just like, I'm not done punishing you.
You really did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It hurt me.
It hurt. So,
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, they're all stubborn, these people.
Didn't they go through a formal divorce in the beginning of the book? Or am I just not remembering right?
No. I don't think that was what was happening in that. God, sorry, I kicked that idiot.
This. She was like, oh, Santa came.
Oh my goodness. That was so funny. I mean, come on. Like, how many times as parents are you just like, you better hurry? Because right now we're already hit the threshold where like our kids could be doing that like evening wake up, like
Oh, yeah.
hours into falling asleep. You know what I mean? Where you're like, TikTok, dude. TikTok. It's either going to happen or it's not. And then you're like listening.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
I was with
You
that.
stop.
Oh, man. It would definitely, yeah. Well, that's what you get for leaving that shit out in front of the Christmas tree. Where's your nightgown?
Oh, yeah.
That was so good. Oh, I'm just getting it. Hold on. That was so funny.
Oh yeah. See, that was cute because there's a lot of little things that kept pushing her to Rob, and she was just kept her stubbornness. And I get it. I get stubborn like that, and I hate it. Like,
This is Dominique's fave too, right here.
but yeah, no. This time I just got oddly emotional. I'm hormonal right now. And then when little Hannah was like, "I got it. Thank you, God. Thank you, Santa." It's like, she got her Christmas wish.
I know, right? Oh my god, you want to talk about another commercial? Which one is it? I don't remember which one it is. It's the one where there's a little girl and she holds up a sign to her window, and the older gal who lives next door to her holds up another sign, and so they kind of converse back and forth, but then the little girl doesn't get a reply because the old lady disappears for a few weeks, and when she comes back, she's wearing like a hospital wristband. I think it's during COVID time, so we're just assuming she had COVID. But anyways, the point is, she comes back, and you see like the little girl sad for Christmas, and then she finally sees the gal at the window, and she says, "Did you get your wish for Christmas?" And she says, "Yes." And I'm like, embarrassing cry. Embarrassing. I don't even have to be hormonal for that one. No, every time I see it, I'm like, babe, it's the commercial. It's so cute. I don't know what it's for. I don't remember. McDonald's. I don't know. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I think they had to take it. She didn't put it in the book because it would have been an X-rated scene. We all know that.
Yeah, but she could have tossed in like a woke up to my black lace not being on me for a change, which would have been bomb. You know what I mean? Like there would have been just like a simple way for her to kind of give us just a little steam. She just led up to a lot of it without letting it go down. That's all right. Y'all. Speaking of X-rated. I know. We're going to let our poll go to the end of the year, but I think we know what's happening. I'm just saying, I think we know.
Listen, the book club has spoken.
So, let me just tell you something cute. Absolutely adorable. My mom goes and reads the description because y'all know that my mom is pre-reading to help us work on like, you know, our boxes before we, yeah, I'm going to snot laughing at this one. Sorry. Our boxes before we mail them out. And also so that like we don't have to spoil the book for ourselves. We get to discover the book alongside you guys. So my mom reads the description and she's like, I thought it was like an archaeology book. And I was like, so does that mean you want to pre-read it? Well, yeah, I mean, it's about archaeology. Sort of. And then Graham is right there next to her, and I'm telling them both, no. This is like 50 Shades with like an archaeology type setting, but no. Mom, are you going to pre-read this? Then our brother hops in on this one, and he's like trying to tell me everything that needs to go in the books from that month. Uh-huh.
Well, you'll have to tell us later.
Yeah. Oh, no, not everything is really going to go in, but he had the idea to put like, you know those kids' dinosaur eggs?
Yeah.
Where like you soak them in, no, she didn't see the cover. She just read the description. So anyways, you soak the eggs in water for like 5 minutes, and it's almost like a clay egg, and then you dig it out, and there's a dinosaur inside. My brother's like, oh my God, it's an archaeology book. You could totally send everybody one of those. And I was like, and what are they going to get inside? He's all penis. How big is the egg? Like, I'm just saying. So that was the conversation today that I'm over there going like, I love my family. I love them. They're not prudes like Desiree is. And
You're welcome. There's always one.
There's always one in a family that's like, this conversation is too rich for my blood. Anyway, so we will see. The poll will still go on to the end of the year, but we're getting close, y'all. For those of you who have not voted yet, you need to go vote on what book you want to read. We have two options. I don't know if everybody loved Downton Abbey, but one book is written by the creator of Downton Abbey, and that is the one that's called Snobs. His name is Julian Fellows, and it's supposed to be obviously a more English setting. So that could be a fun book to read.
Is that a current time? Current times?
Des, do you know what the setting is on that book?
I don't think it's like today.
Okay.
But I don't think it's like set in like the
20s.
1900s, you know what I mean? Or 1800s. Like it's not super far back is what kind of the way that I understood it. And it was written after, I think, Downton Abbey, his show.
Yeah. So he wrote the show or created the show and then went and wrote
and then started writing.
But I don't know if there's a connection. We'll have to look further into that. But anyway, so that's that option. Do you know what the premise of that book is? Do you have that?
This nobody girl is supposed to be marrying some duke. The parents don't particularly like her. Somewhere along the way, they get married anyway. Then she gets a job, and supposedly there's some hot actor. And I think she cheats, but then something along the way, like maybe they work it out. I don't remember. It was me and you. We like went over all of these books like back in like what, September?
Yeah, Des and I got all super excited about book club, right? And we decided to pick our books for the next year.
And we bought them, and they're sitting on my shelf.
We bought
you bought all of them?
I bought every book that I knew that we were going to be reading. Yes.
But also because we were going to have mom pre-read them. So we were like,
I got your book, Natasha's and Anna's all really fast.
Which is why we were trying to get you girls to get your shit done. I was like, ooh, we'll just have it all set for the next year. But then Desiree wanted to throw this like super fun surprise gift at everyone and make them help us decide for February, which is super fun. So hold on, fellows. Set. Whatever. I can't tell. Yeah, I would say that based on the cover alone, that it probably is a little older.
I don't have it. Mom has it.
Well, this is the cover, y'all. It has the little bells, like ring for service and shit. So there's no chance that it's going to be like current times. Modern manners. So anyways, there's that story. And then the other one, which is called No Trespassing by Kate.
On an archaeology site, duh.
It is set at an archaeological site. And obviously they got to go a couple of archaeologists go trespassing.
So it's like
some steamy shit goes down.
So it's like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, or maybe like National
50 Shades meets Indiana Jones.
Well, I mean,
50 Shades meets National Treasure, only not with.
Well, the indie.
They're just digging in Indiana Jones.
What do you mean by digging?
Like in one of the movies, they're like digging down into the ground.
Oh, I didn't know if that was like a term or something.
It's an action?
It's an action.
Well, because he did some digging with a lot of women in all the movies, didn't he? He was like, you know.
He did some digging. You need to take a picture of your mom's face when she sees the cover. I'm sure she's seen it like maybe by now, but like at the time, it was funny. So I need to take a picture of my mom's face when she reads the first chapter.
No, you need to take a picture of your mom's face when you send her that little snippet of whatever other book
just
that
do
was.
like a
No,
video of her reading, so you can like go and
piss my pants.
like reaction, you know. You
No,
react,
because when
you
she-
reacting to her reading.
When she gets on FaceTime, this is what she does.
Thank you.
This is how she talks to us on FaceTime.
No, that's why you just set up the camera, let her read quietly just to get her reaction. Not like in the moment of her talking to you, but like, just
The whole time. Desiree and I are like, Mom.
Can you please turn it down so we can see your face?
And she's all, what? My phone's laying on the table. Hold it so we can talk to you. We don't FaceTime to see the top of your head.
she likes her eyebrows.
She must.
You can't see her eyebrows. She's a redhead.
No, she is a redhead. Yeah, they're pretty light. Anyway, it certainly makes for a much more amusing conversation. But
So for everyone still in here, what was your vote? If you've already voted, what was your vote? Nina, I know you chose Snobs.
Yes, she wrote that up there.
That's why I said it.
Thinking this is going to be a fun one. Either way, it'll be fun to read. It'll be fun to put together boxes for these, y'all.
I've already had lots of ideas that we got to discuss.
She said, oh, stop.
So you don't see me smoking and drinking. How is that any different than when we're with you?
This is bullshit, because she does this crap at like 10 a.m. too when she's drinking coffee. Like it matters. And you don't want us to watch you drink coffee. We know what you look like when you're drinking coffee. We look the same.
No, she's like this. She uses her straw with her hot coffee in her tumbler.
She came over today like that. She did. I was like, Mom, you ready for a beer? And she's like, I can't even.
No, you can't.
I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm like, it's 1:30. It was 12, but still. It's 12. What do you mean you don't want to have beer yet? You're making me feel weird.
Nina, it's available on Kindle. I originally didn't think that I was going to be able to find it in paperback because every time I looked up that author, all that would pop up first was Kindle. I had to like go in and like change to paperback. So it is available on both.
Right. I'm not sure.
I wonder if it's available on audio.
If it's the chick who wrote it, I'm not listening. She doesn't exactly have like the best voice for steamy topics.
I guess I haven't.
You sent me a video
of her talking?
Pretty sure we heard her voice for like a half a second.
I'm not carrying that book in public. This is when you go, listen. This is when you get the book cover. So there was books that Manny and I were reading, and I was like, I don't really want the kids to like see the cover. So I went old school and went and took wrapping paper and wrapped it on the book.
Old school, yeah, tuck it. Tuck that paper. No.
I even taped the sides so they couldn't like,
but it'd probably be less covered up than the original book.
What? Say it again.
I'm saying that the book cover I sent might be more X-rated than the original book cover.
The book cover you sent?
Yeah, to Nina. I'm gonna send Nina a book cover.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be an archaeological dig. Kidding.
What kind of dig? Like a dig, like Mikey said.
So anyway,
people driving in traffic on the freeway. I mean, it'd make it interesting. You definitely want to sit in traffic to hear it.
Over and like maybe you didn't know what this. Okay. Also, everyone thinks that their audio in their car is so quiet. I cannot tell you how often I walk by and hear everyone's full conversations and their stereo, and I'm like,
oh, and people are in their car?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you could listen to this. I mean, at least if you're like in traffic on the freeway, it's not like you're ever going to see those people again. But can you imagine if like somebody was listening to that and you look over and their facial expressions are like,
what's the voice? I wonder. Like, 'cause that makes a whole difference.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if
Do you
there
have
is
it?
an audio version to the book.
Oh, I thought you were talking.
But if you want an audio version, I got you.
Desiree's
I'll
gonna read
pre-read
it
it
to
right
everyone.
now.
We'll have Adriana read it because we know that when she gets down in the mic,
Through her mic.
everyone's gonna enjoy it.
She should.
She should, yeah. She has like a very like she has just deep enough, but like not a deep voice. But it's very like soft, like soothing. So she could definitely she'll just like record every week for everyone. Oh my god, I would die. I would die.
That's true. The British guy was nice to listen to.
Ooh, yeah. Seriously.
I liked listening to Claire Danes with Handmaid's Tale too.
I like Claire Danes.
So do I. I don't know why people don't like her.
I don't know. I don't know if I like her just because I really liked My So-Called Life.
Yeah, I like her in that. Okay, here's our possible.
He's an archaeologist.
Clearly.
Okay, because people with abs can't be archaeologists.
Right?
I feel like archaeologists don't normally walk around with a sweatshirt and no shirt underneath.
Maybe it's really warm underground.
I mean, is it not?
Wait, talk about warm. You guys,
Josh, what?
did you guys ever? You want to talk about naked men underground? Did you guys ever watch the Chernobyl series?
No.
Not the series, no. I watched the movie when it came out. I haven't seen the series yet, but I have it saved.
Okay. There's a scene where it's like the miners have to, start digging or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They're like big dude miners, like old school, like large men, and they all get naked because it's hot.
See?
And you see these big, large men.
Bodies.
Manly men.
I don't know if I would call it manly men, but they're men.
I was just thinking of the song, but continue.
No, I just talk about hot and naked and underground. It just took me back to that scene.
Yeah, be back to this. That's exactly what happened. He had to get rid of his pretty ass. I'm not mad at it. But anyway. So we'll see what happens. We'll give it to the end of the year, and then we'll announce in the new year what everyone's
What the pick is.
Are we going to be reading about snobs, or are we going to be reading about knobs? So
Oh!
You're welcome.
That was extremely clever.
It was lame, but you guys are so sweet.
No, I thought it was really clever.
It is very clever.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I don't know what everyone is going to be more excited to read, but either way, I think it's fun that you guys are all helping us pick this.
Look.
Either way, it's going to be a fun Valentine's read. One is about a cheating wife, and the other is about having a lot of sex, I'm sure. So it's like, y'all, what kind of
Underground.
want to get? What do you want in your box? I know. Full of zingers.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to come up with another one of what's going to be in either box.
Maybe tea bags.
Oh my.
Oh,
Let's not.
Oh my.
Y'all, I'm lame. It's cool. I'm down with that.
Are these mom jokes?
tea bags or salami.
Everyone talks about dad jokes. Maybe it's, I don't know.
These are the mom jokes. I'm not hating.
A book cover. See? Book cover.
Cover.
Like, everyone will get something that they can use in the February box.
In public?
I mean, it depends on how discreet it is.
I know, like where in public.
I've seen those.
Okay, we're talking quarantine time, so you might be able to get away with a lot more. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. It'll be fun anyway. So, anyone have any interesting or fun or shitty things happen this week?
Well,
Yeah, you start. Go.
we got a fake tree this year.
Mm-hmm.
Houston finally budged. I've
Budge.
yeah, because he's like, oh, we need a real tree, the smell, and I understand that,
Yeah.
but I got heavy ornaments that never work on. Like you put it on the tree, and then the branches go bloop. I'm
Yes.
like, and it takes me like forever. Anyways, so we ordered it because there's like a great sale, a great tree, and we finally it arrived Thursday. And he was actually at work first day, or first time he went to work for like semi full day since March. So the tree comes, it's huge. So I couldn't bring it in the house. So I had to like bring it in piece by piece, and I put it together. So the girls were like, I was like, let's put it up for Dad, you know. And then, so we get to the lights in the evening. So I pull out a box of our lights. Half of them are dead. I'm like,
Awesome.
how'd this happen? How like? So I'm like, all right, I really want to get my tree done tonight. So I asked Anar, she wants to go with me to go to Target. I'm like, all right, cool. They had 300 light boxes, right? But we needed more because 9 feet tree. They say you want at least 100
Per foot.
100 lights per foot at least.
Shut up. Good guess.
So I'm like, all right. We had some. The ones we had were because I like to do solids, flashing, and twinkling on my tree. So it has like a whole range of.
I
And
don't think I've ever seen your Christmas tree.
Really?
We've been friends for
Never seen my tree.
You cut out so nobody knows how long you've been friends for.
20.
That's a secret. But so we go to Target. There's 3 lights. So I'm like, all right, let's go to the next Target. You know, they were like out of all their Christmas stuff. So I'm like, all right, let's go to the next Target. So we go from Pedro Target to Carson Target. Then we go to the other. Well, I should have gone to Torrance, but I go to the other Carson Target because they usually always have things that I need at that one. They were out of all their Christmas stuff too.
Should have gone.
And then
Adriana would say.
no, I went to Home Depot first, a minute before they closed.
Oh no. F that.
So that's what happened.
On my tree.
And then I'm like, let me call like Rite Aid or whatever. And I'm like, hey, do you guys have lights? They're like, yeah. I said, okay, cool. But we close in 5 minutes.
Lame.
Then
Oh.
I've got 4 minutes to get my
Lights out
lights
for
and a
me,
minute
I'll
to
pick them at
pay.
the cash register.
And then I call Walgreens. I'm like, hey, you have lights? They're like, yeah, okay. So I'm like driving to Walgreens. I go, look, I'm like, where are the lights? I was like, I called. They're like, oh yeah, a lady just came by and grabbed all the lights.
That lady is about to go down.
And at that point, I was done. I was like, I'm done.
What kind of Christmas karma did you put out?
Oh, I was so.
Yeah, she had to have her fake tree. Everybody else gets it with lights already in. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I did not want a pre-lit tree because I wanted it all weird in particular. Anyways, gave up. We got a certain amount of lights. It's not as lit as I would like it to be, but I'm happy with it. But that was my, like, because the next morning I started going to all the Home Depots because it said they had the twinkly lights. And every time I went there, like, oh, well, we just remodeled everything. Well, it says you have this many. And they're like, well, yeah, I don't know where it is. I'm thinking it was like returns or something that just the computer didn't put it in right. And oh,
Adriana keeps telling me about like making her fake tree smell bomb. She's like, I'm not kidding. It smells real. And I'm like, So I'm gonna have to go over and sniff her tree. This would get weird.
So I have 2 essential oils. I have a Holiday Joy and one that's called Holiday Peace.
Right.
And
Pine scented.
so Houston, what?
Are they
Yeah, it has like
I
2.
have a pine essential oil. I never thought about doing that.
So they both have 2 of them have like a Douglas fir and something else fir in them, and with other things. It was so funny. He's so funny. He was like, wait, the Holiday Joy? No, don't use that on the tree. I like that one. I want to diffuse that one. But then he takes the Holiday Peace. It starts like, it looked like he was like blessing like the tree with the oils. He's like sprinkling the tree.
Performing a tree exorcism.
That's what it looked like. He was like going around it.
Oh, it's good.
Oh
my. Okay, sorry. We're gonna hit this one first. This is hilarious. I love kids. I love everything that they are weird about. I gotta say.
Security
camera. Love it.
Oh.
The Grinch is bomb now. Like, nobody here is afraid of the Grinch. They think the Grinch is funny and kind. So clearly, but he doesn't want to go anymore. Mine will take our 3-year-old down the hall. She's like, I don't want to go alone to do whatever. Let's say she's gonna go get a book from her room, and she's like, can Leo come with me? Leo's like, yeah, I'll go with you. Awesome big brother you are. He's also funny.
That kid still walks in the dark. That's why.
No, this kid takes her all the way there, and the second she hits the door, he bolts back down to the living room. She's like, Leo, don't leave me! Well, I told you not to do that. He's cracking up the whole way out, and I'm like, where's Taffy? That's their elf on the shelf. Where's Taffy? Hope you know you just saw that.
That's a cute name, by the way.
Bella came up with it. Leo's like, let's call him Elfie.
They're not already like pre-named with like
no, they get to do it.
No, they are adopted by your family. And so you name them. And the kids are adopted, so you know they kind of enjoyed that part. But all the same, it doesn't make a difference. My son is getting worse. Bought a pre-lit and your toddler broke it. Gotta say, Merry Christmas. I mean, honestly, even if I had a pre-lit, I'd probably still fill it with shit ton of lights.
That's why we didn't do the pre-lit. I was scared of that. I was like, what's gonna happen? Hey! Get no.
I'm trying to show them the tree.
Right? Run by. Yank that cord. Oh my goodness.
So, do you want to go, Tosh, or do you want me to go?
Is this a joint? Is this a joint store?
No, we have had a fucking week.
Was yours the day before mine?
No, right after. Actually, I think it might have had like same time. Like I knew she ate something, but I think it was later that day.
Go ahead.
So
you have evidence, right? An evidence bag that you're going to show everyone right now?
I'm not grabbing it. It stinks. I'm not doing it. I'll show a picture, but I'm not doing it. It's in Emmanuel. It's in Emmanuel's truck. I'm not doing it.
Okay. There
yes.
You go.
Okay. So I know a couple of ladies know Scylla's already off, but she knew we were talking the whole time. So my dog is 2.5. She's a pain in the ass, but she fucking eats everything. And this was no different. I was out Christmas shopping. Husband was at work. Children were at home. Eldest was watching. We have these little spouts. Thank you to my sister because they're amazing for, water bottles like this. So then little kids can drink on them. They're like these reusable little spouts, right? Well, the top is silicone. So my dog ate it. She didn't fucking chew. Like, I guess she was like, I don't want bubble gum. I'm just going to swallow it. So that was Monday. And then Monday that evening, she starts vomiting. Tuesday, she eats a little, continues vomiting. Tuesday evening, these things, yes. What is it called? Because I can't remember.
It's a water. Sorry, guys. What does it say there? Anything? It says purchase 2 times. They're called the water bottle adapter.
Okay. They're amazing and I would still buy them, but fuck dogs. And so my dog ate it and we went down Wednesday night, I think, to the emergency vet because she just kind of started to look really lethargic. And they were like, hey, she needs surgery because it's in her guts and it's not going to come out. Can we take her home? Can we watch her? Like you said, she's stable. She's fine. No big deal. Fine. We take her home. Well, next morning we come downstairs to like brown vomit everywhere, which scared me because I was like, oh my God, it's blood. I don't think it was blood. They said her stomach was just upset, but it was disgusting. So we took her over to a vet, which, by the way, we moved cross country at the beginning of this year. So we were not followed by a vet because as soon as we get here, lots of things happened. There was no time for vets.
Yeah.
None of that. So we didn't have one. So we had to find one. I found one, which, by the way, the back side of the store is the vet and vet hospital. The front side of the store is Posh Place grooming and doggy grocery store. I need to go in there. There's lots of doggy Christmas things.
Fun.
Yes, Posh Place. Okay. So go in there. That was Thursday. They're like, cool, we'll watch her. We're not going to do surgery right now. We're going to just watch her, give her some fluids, blah, blah, blah. They call us later. Yeah, it's definitely in her guts. It's not in the colon, so we can't just wait this out. So $2,800 later, she had surgery. We had to then take her back down to the emergency vet for the night, and that was on. We're at Thursday. So the Friday, I had to pick her up because they're only open for a certain amount of time. Take her back to Posh Place for the day and picked her up around dinner time on Friday. She's finally home. She's finally eating. But seriously, $4,000 later. Don't get a dog till you have no children.
No. You know what Graham says? First of all, she didn't know. So she's over today, and I was like, yeah, well, dog. She's like, what? I forgot you didn't say anything yet.
Yeah, no, I just completely forgot to even tell Mom and Graham.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm talking about it today, and Graham's all, for the amount that they spent on the one dog, they could have gotten training for both dogs to not eat shit like that. Tell your husband that his grandma said that. Look at that. That's it. Drop the mic. Graham said it today. I was like,
Duh.
I was dying.
I've been trying to get, we have two pits. They're litter mates. We have the eldest in the bunch and the fucking should have died dog at the end. And we love them both, but they are assholes together. And I've been saying since literally we brought them home, they were 6 weeks old. Mm-hmm. We should have had training. Nobody listens.
I'll say our pit, growing up, she chewed and ate everything.
Yeah.
Up until 2. So hopefully after 3, we'll because this was like 6th grade. It was Christmas time. It was when there was this like really cute
Jade.
Jade, yeah. That's when I started like being able to shop. Going to the mall, you're getting dropped off, you're picking out your own clothes. I got this really cute, like, semi-crop sweater with, like, a snowflake on it and these, like, different color blue, like, dark blue, light blue. I remember it was, like, a mock turtleneck kind of knitted thing at this, like, really cool new tween shop that they had where you could sit down and listen to music. And all these other, but that sweater, because I remember it was, like, the first thing I bought with my money on my own without Mom around.
Aww.
And she ate it. She ate that sweater, and she ate my shorts, and she ate my shoes, and she ate my mom's coffee table, and she ate everything.
I think Rosie would have been rehomed. She only eats tiny things.
No, these are not tiny things. She ate, because she ripped the hamper open from the bottom and started pulling clothes out and eating them.
He was all, fuck your shirt. But fuck your shirt.
Yeah.
I'm going to be your favorite.
Oh, who's fancy now?
My mom left her in the car, because then my mom was like, well, let's not leave her at home. She left her in the car for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. She ripped my mom's seat.
No.
But after she turned like 3, she stopped chewing things. So
I know they're still considered puppies at this point.
Up to 3, yeah.
Like, I get that. I just don't understand for as many times as she spent. Like, usually it's same day she throws it up or passes it through her bowels, right? It's usually a lot of hair ties. I don't know what the fuck her problem is. But
Oh my god, the crotches.
all dogs
do
do this, Faith. All of them.
yeah, my shorts. I thought my shorts were fine. I'd put them on. And I'm like, can't go out like that.
Listen, my Graham's dog, Misha, she would do the same thing. All dogs, all good dogs, bad dogs, in between dogs, all dogs. They're just like, I'm cleaning this for you.
Yeah, that needs to go.
My dogs
evidently.
still do this.
Yeah. No.
But just that. And usually just Avery.
Yeah. This is
But-
making me reconsider ever having a dog. Cool. Thanks, guys.
It was a lot of late nights and early mornings having to like transport her. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
So then that was mine. You go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The day before.
Tuesday, I was going to mail out a couple of packages, and CJ was like, "Oh, I'll go with you," and I was like, "That's cool. Are we bringing the kids?" And he's like, "I don't know." I was like, "Well, Aiden can probably watch them." So Aiden's 18, but he has not actually watched the kids longer than, like maybe a few hours. But we've actually been home when he's watched them. Like if we're, doing work in the garage or just trying to get the hell away, we hide in our room, but we're still home. So we've never actually left the house. And it's not for lack of trust, it's because of our son's medical condition. So he has severe hemophilia A, which means he doesn't clot if he bleeds. And it can lead to all kinds of major medical issues. We've been super lucky so far. He had surgery at 1.5 years to have a port implanted in his chest, which goes directly into his heart. So I infuse him with factor VIII, which is the clotting protein, to make it so that if he gets a cut or a scratch or hits his head or his side, that he won't die. So anyways, it's just the only reason that our son really hasn't babysit, not because he isn't responsible. And he has been prepped to the nines on what to do if this kid gets hurt, right? So anyways, DJ and I are like, okay, we're going to go literally 5 minutes down the street. Just to the post office first. I dropped a package off the post office. I just literally had to walk it in and hand it. Got in the car, drove 2 lights up to UPS to drop Desiree's major box off. We pull up, open the hatch. CJ's going to get out, grab the box, and take it into UPS. And as soon as CJ gets out of the car, he gets a text from Aiden that says, "Home now. Leo has a concussion. 911 called. They're on their way." That's the only message we get. So CJ gets back in the car, flipping his lid. Fucking what? We were gone 7 minutes. 7 minutes at this point. CJ tries to take off. The hatch is still open. I was like, close it. Her box is back there. And he's like, it's Leo. Minutes count. And I was like, Leo's going to be fine. I already know it. I just knew. Sometimes everybody knows these things. I didn't know what had happened, but I knew he was fine. Anyways, I call Aiden and I was like, hey, dude, what's going on? And he's like, well, basically, we were running through the house. He was running behind me, chasing me. And he slipped and fell on a toy, hit his head a couple times, or hit his head. He didn't know because he couldn't see it. He hit his head. I thought he was fine. I picked him up. I gave him some ice. He sat down on the couch. And then he looked up at me and said, Aiden, where am I? And Aiden called 911. So 911's on their way. And CJ decides that he's going to go 78 miles per hour in our little 35-40 zone up our hill. And I'm like, what are you going to do? Beat the paramedics? What are you trying to do? Of course, everyone's in our way. He is flipping his lid. So I'm like, calm down. Everything's going to be fine. We get to our street, of course, huge fire truck in front of our house. Then you have the ambulance.
They have a really long driveway. Were they in the driveway?
Yeah. So the long fire truck was at the end of the driveway. Then you have at the top of our driveway is the ambulance, and behind them is what they call the squad car, which is like the little truck that kind of goes with the fire trucks everywhere.
Right.
The cute one. Anyway, so I'm like, stop here. I get out. I run inside. I see Leo. Aiden's already answering questions. And so I'm like, hey, come here. As soon as Leo sees me, he's freaking out. We had already told Aiden to prepare Leo and Bella that a bunch of strangers were going to come in the house and, that they were there to help Leo. And, they're all masked up. So that's a little scary on top of it. But they're going to keep him safe. So he's like, okay, I can do that. So Aiden takes care of all of it, answers all the questions that he can before I get there. And I get in there and we're okay. And I'm like, all right, so basically this is his medical condition. We don't know how hard he hit his head. They did say that, his vitals were fine. He was responding visually. He was okay. But I was like, look, we're probably going to call his hematologist down at the Children's Hospital and see what they say. And he's like, if they want you to just be seen, let us take you. You'll get in faster. And I was like, okay. So CJ is like, she has to do an infusion right now, like an emergency infusion. We hadn't done it. We do them every Tuesday and Friday. Every Tuesday, every Friday. Every Tuesday, every Friday. And we hadn't done it that Tuesday. So I didn't have time to numb his port, which he's used to. You numb it for 30 minutes to an hour to make it so that it's not as painful for him. Anyways, I was like, dude, we got to do this. We got to raw dog it. We're gonna go in. You know what I mean?
Did you tell them that?
No.
I was gonna say, was it amazing? Were all the fire guys
eight adult men? Okay, 7 adult men and one woman from the different from our fire department just down the street, literally across the street from where we were when we got the call about Leo. I was like, okay, good. They're right here. They'll be there as fast as we will. So, anyways, there, CJ and I could hear the ambulance as we were leaving the parking lot. I was like, oh, good. They're going to get there. But anyway, so I have 8 people all around me. And I'm like, great. Now I basically have to perform in front of a bunch of strangers. So that was super amusing. And I'm like, it's cool. I've done it 1.5 million times. It's not a big deal. But I've never had to do it as an emergency
with an audience.
Not with an audience.
Professional audience.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I've got a couple of paramedics in there on top of, all of the firemen. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to do this. My hands, I'm putting on my gloves. There's a whole procedure. It's all sanitized and you can't touch anything. And I'm putting on my gloves. Swear to God, as soon as my gloves are on, hands of steel. Bomb, right? So anyways, then I go and I set it all up and I get it ready. I'm like, Leo, you got to come lay down. We're going to get ready. We're going to do this. Everyone's already wearing masks, so I don't have to ask them to do anything different. But anyway, I'm doing all my thing and I'm poking the needle in and I'm, giving him his infusion and stuff. And then I overhear, and I don't know who's saying it, but the gal is, and I didn't see her until later because I'm busy. But anyway, she's like, oh my God, have you ever gotten to see anything like this before? Oh my God, it's fucking paramedic. That's what I said later. But have you ever seen anything like this before? And the dude's like, no. They're older. They've clearly been in for a while. And I'm like, okay, you're a paramedic. She was a driver, so maybe she never gets to see shit. She's always in the front where nothing goes down. You know what I mean?
Dawson was the driver, but she still got into the action.
Who?
Dawson.
Oh.
Gabriella.
Right,
Dawson.
when they stop and crazy shit in movies happens. Yeah. So anyways, it wasn't that crazy.
No, in Chicago Fire.
Yeah, TV shows, whatever. So anyways, I got his infusion done and they were like, all right, it's time to go. So we grabbed his clothes because he, is getting closer and closer to his cousin Ben in the fact that
baby.
Yeah, he doesn't want to wear clothes if he doesn't have to. I mean, he wears his undies, but that's it all day long. So he put his clothes on inside out. So he's got his tag out, refuses to put on socks and his feet are dirty. He was outside running in the mud earlier. I'm like, oh my God, I have to take him looking like this.
Ben was naked when he fell.
Of course.
They he was throwing a fit about putting chonies on before the firemen and the ambulance had gotten there.
I guess.
So at least your kid had chonies.
Yeah, he did. And he had pants on, but he had put them on and they were backwards or like inside out. I don't know. Anyway, I was like, can we fix this? He's like, no, I don't mind. So we have to go outside and then they're going to like strap him up onto the thing. And he's like, seriously, you're going to buckle me in? Like, can I just ride in my seat in the car? And they were like, no, you have to ride with us this way. So, you know, not a big deal, but we got to like get in. My first ambulance ride was alongside his first ambulance ride. So that was kind of fun. Anyway, we went down to the hospital. They got us like right in basically. So it's definitely better to go in on through an ambulance because you get seen way faster. There were so many people there. Everyone's like, are you here for COVID? And I'm like, really? That's what you think I'm here for? Like, I'm with the ambulance. Anyway, check his fever. He doesn't have one. Then he got
Check
excited.
his fever or check his temp?
You know, he had a fever. He had gotten himself so excited about everything. He had like a 99.8 and they were like, you're not here for COVID? I was like, no, he hit his fucking head. Go check it. So anyways, as I'm like driving over, CJ sends me the video of how he hit his head. We have cameras in our house specifically for Leo's hemophilia, just so we can go back and see how dangerous like a fall might have been, or you know what I mean? Like he literally jumped over the back of our couch once. Didn't put his hands out. I don't know what he thought was back there. Smacked his lip. He was jumping on the back of the couch and then went over.
Oh, one of those.
Stupid ass. The video is hilarious. I'll have CJ send it to y'all later. Yeah. So anyway, he had done that and busted his lip. So we always have him around just in case. And so he was able to refer back. He slipped on a toy, not the toy he thought. He went. His head hit the floor twice, by the way. The side of his head. He kept telling everyone the top of my head hurts. So they're checking the top of his head. Anyway, I'm like, can we check the whole head just in case? Because he's an idiot. So hits the head twice on the side. Doesn't move. Like passed out for a second. Aiden picks him up and then he's like, my head. And so that was what went down. But I got to see it while we were on the way over and I was like, shit. Meanwhile, Leo is pretty much bombarding everyone in details about Godzilla, King Kong. Pretty much.
So he definitely did not have a concussion.
That or all he could remember at that point
was
Godzilla and King Kong.
I watched
all my Godzilla movies in black and white or in Japanese. Do you want to know how to say Godzilla in Japanese? Gojira. Gojira. That's how you say it in Japanese. Gojira. That's what he said. The whole way there. Then he's talking about veggies and stuff with our paramedic who's sitting in the back with us, this younger guy. And he's like, oh, wow, what's your favorite veggie? He's like, broccoli, but, you know, sometimes it's Brussels sprouts. And he's like, Brussels sprouts. I truly can say I've probably never had those. And I'm like, almost 30. How have you never had a Brussels sprout? Leo's like, you got to cook it the way my mom makes it. She makes Brussels sprout chips. You got to do those. We were dying. Every single person he encountered at the hospital had to hear about Godzilla. Then he asked them if they'd ever seen the new Godzilla King of the Monsters movie. And let me tell you, this is not a first. We go to the grocery store. Hi, what's your name? Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Leo. Have you ever seen Godzilla King of the Monsters? Everywhere we go, he is like this. I'm not kidding. So it wasn't new. But anyways, they did a CT scan while we were in there. We got to read a book. He had some fun. He was bored as shit. You know, we got out. He's perfectly fine. We had to do an extra infusion the next day just to be on the safe side. Extra clotting in case he, was bleeding in any way, shape, or form. They said he was okay. And clearly his brain was fine. But Godzilla.
Yeah. They want to know about your Brussels sprouts.
Y'all need to eat some Brussels sprout chips.
For what?
Basically, what we do is we use a little melon baller, and we melon ball out like the little bottom area of the Brussels sprout, kind of like when you take out like maybe that little chunk of cabbage. We melon ball that out. We pull off a bunch of the leaves, cover them in oil, salt, and pepper, and then we just spread them evenly across a pan, and we cook it at 400 for like maybe 15 minutes. You need to burn half of them. Like you want each leaf half burned. I'm not kidding. Make chips. They are insane. They are the only way our kids will eat them. Well, Bella will eat all of it. She'll eat and then the centers that are too small to peel, we just cook them. Same oil, salt, and pepper. Roast them at 400. Nice and easy. Say goodnight, Grace.
Who's Gracie?
From a movie.
Oh. Good night, Nina.
Say goodnight, Gracie. Good night, Gracie. Have a good night, Nina. Anyways, everyone is fine. It was a whole lot of drama this week that maybe was a little too much excitement, but everyone ended up okay. So,
So with him saying, "Where am I?" Was he joking with Aiden? You asked, yeah. Did you ask him about that? Like you said, where?
He didn't remember. He's like, and then the whole time, this kid going on and on about every Godzilla movie he's ever seen, and he's seen them all the way back to like whenever the first one was friggin' made. He tells them, they ask like, "Do you remember where you hit your head?" And he's like, "My memory's not so good."
My memory.
Okay. All right. You speak Japanese now from watching Godzilla movies, but your memory is not okay.
I love kids.
I know, they're so fun. Anyways, he really didn't remember. I think that like just the time period right after, he really was like knocked out for a second there. Desiree got to see it. She fucking chuckled. Oh,
I was just about to say, so she sent it to me, and I immediately was choke laughing. But I think it was only because I already knew he was okay.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
I love it. I'm sorry, I gotta say, but if you're gonna send me a photo of your kid cracking their head open, if it looks funny, I'm gonna laugh. But I mean, as long as they're okay.
Did I show you his haircut that he got last week?
Oh, yeah, he got.
The fucked up one. Ben, all my boys got haircuts. I'm never going on base again. Manuel, you're terrible for suggesting that. Second of all, when she cut it right in the back, the other part was already messed up. So when I looked at the back, I had not looked at the back until we walked into the garage and he was in front of me and I was like, son of a bitch, right? So there's like a chunk of hair in the back missing. And then I remembered he had staples back in September. So the chunk of hair missing is just where his staples were. I thought she'd real fucked up his hair and then.
Oh, that was just like a scar?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, $68 later, 3 haircuts, and they all are botched.
Yeah, don't go on base.
No, so their hair, somehow, all 3 managed to get comb-overs. That's not what any one of them requested. All of them have hair that come down on the left side to about their eyebrow. And then on the right side, about right here.
So pretty much you could have done their hair.
I usually do. This is the first time I've ever taken all 3 boys to one place at once. Ben has gone like one other time by himself. Each boy, I think, has gone one time by themselves. Normally No, Sherry, they don't really care because they're not looking at their hair. It's that I paid $68, so I'm not happy.
Because you're looking at the hair.
I'm complaining, and I'm like, the fuck is wrong with your head? But they don't have to look at it, so they don't so much care.
Tasha, I really like your shirt, by the way.
Thanks. Gotta love Old Navy.
Oh, is it Old Navy?
No.
Little Siennas and stuff. That's
Old
cute.
Navy. Such a fun shirt. It's the thermal ones.
Can you take this
They have some thermal shirts. And if you get them when they're like $5.
Thank you.
Come on.
Oh, dang it. My friend just gave me an offer for like a $10 off 25. That was like over today. If I knew that was Old Navy, I would have. Oh, well.
I've got like a 50 off 125 if you really want to spend money. But I think you have to go through my account. Not that it matters.
Well, it was like, she like sent it to me like while we were on here. It was like one of those.
She's like, quick shop.
Yeah, I was like this. See, she's like,
look. I love it. Super cash, like crazy. I went and just spent $100 in the super cash.
Rosie.
Because I was like, hey, Des, what do you guys need for the kids? Or what do
Good
you
night.
want?
Good night, Jennifer.
Good night, Jennifer. Thanks for joining us.
Rosie,
Yeah.
get off my pillows.
We're like, okay, let's just combine our orders and stuff.
Oh,
and
right.
Get up to that 125 twice. And we did. So I got $100 off of everything that we bought.
That's good.
Plus, they were already on sale.
So you got like a lot of stuff.
Spent 70 on one of my orders and saved like 140.
That's nice.
I was like, that's the stuff. Set.
Dominique, have you done Christmas nails yet?
These are my Christmas nails.
That's what I'm asking. I can't see them.
They're my color Christmas nails. So we got. Wait, here, let's go with.
Okay, Dominique. Now, just for reference, how much did you spend? I know you don't like to say, but it's because I went and got my nails done, so I want us to see the difference. How much did you spend? For reals, how much did you
$90.
Okay, so everyone needs to
actually
keep
worth
that.
it.
No, Dominique's nails for $90 is worth it. Yes.
So here we have a sugar cookie. Can we see?
Desiree, you need to come down and just go to her.
I thought about that after I paid for these.
Okay,
and I was
so
like,
there's a sugar cookie and a Christmas tree, right?
I love it.
These are, I think, 3 weeks old. Here's my fuzzball.
And your fuzz balls are still looking.
How does that work when you shower? Oh, you take them off. Okay.
Are they magnetic?
They're magnetic. Yeah.
Ooh.
So
See what
it's
I'm
like-
saying? Hers are worth $90.
Okay, just get your nails done down here.
And then here's my little gingerbread man.
Aww.
Where are they? Sorry, I don't know how to work
Right
my
there.
camera.
Right there, right there. Don't move.
I'm
Right there.
never gonna get used to
There.
the opposite camera thing. Oh my god, I love it.
And then I have bows.
That's cute. Okay.
And then snowflakes.
Dude, killer.
Because I said I wanted like a pink, blue, mint take on Christmas, and that's what she came up with for me.
Yeah. Okay. So I went down. I've been eye spying this place for weeks, right? Me and Scylla, we were like, oh my gosh, we should go down there. But I went down. I finally got, like, they don't actually have appointments available until January. And then daily they'll put in like, hey, this is what we've had from cancellations. So I saw it the day before. I went yesterday and got my nails done. And so I saw Friday and I was like, I'm going. Fuck it. I'm going. I was excited. I couldn't sleep. I was telling Tosh, I was dreaming about my nails all night long. Okay. I was so excited to go. So I went. It's super simple. It's black matte. It's a red sparkly, and
They're pretty.
They're pretty. What's on it?
I don't think you see it very well, but basically it's the Moon Tarot card, like emblem on one side, and the Wheel of Fortune Tarot emblem on the other side. Okay, they're really simple. They're not very long. Okay, my appointment ended up being like 2 fucking hours. I didn't know they do nails like that anymore. I haven't had
2 hours.
Yes, Dominique.
Mine took an hour and a half.
Dude, don't go back, Desiree.
And that was removing my old nails like this.
She was very slow, but she was very gentle. I like this girl. I had to kind of lead conversation, so that was a little bit different. But it was a cute shop, very sweet. But I will say, okay, Dominique, hold your nails up again. Dominique paid $90. Mine cost me $87.
And you're up north.
I mean,
So it starts at 65. 65 gives you your nails, right?
You have no gems.
No. You want to these little fucking decals that you can buy $5 for a pack on fucking Amazon cost me $5 a piece.
My girl uses Swarovski crystals too. Like legit, like Swarovski. Like she popped, like you see the packages and stuff.
Yes. So I wanted matte, and that cost me $5 extra to get matte. So it was $65. Now we're at $10, so 75 plus 5 for Matt. We're at 80. I tipped her $5. They had a 3% to use a card, which I would have brought cash had I known that. So it's $2 and change. So I ended up spending $87.
Love it.
Gel X nails.
These are Gel X, I think.
I don't think it's gel. Mine are acrylic.
No, so what it is so what she does is she puts gel.
Oh yes, no, I don't.
And then you put on the tip, so there's no shaping, so that gets it's a lot quicker, and they're all the same exact shape.
So then there you go. That's why. So she had to take the long square ones and then shape them down.
Does she even have them already shaped?
No, that's what I thought. It was a bit weird, but maybe that's why they keep their pricing the way that they do, and they have so pre-COVID. This nail salon is like the fucking place to be. They're serving you like mimosas and
so that's what it. So they're just like about like that. The experience. You're paying for the experience.
Maybe it's a very nice place. The girl inside who is the owner was super sweet, and she was there doing someone else's nails. And then when I got there, it was just me on one side, and then the other girl who's far on the end. And then some other chick came in and then claimed someone was breaking into her house after she found out how much it was going to cost her to get her nails filled. The lady had only just trimmed them, and then she was like, oh my God, someone's breaking in my house. She fucking bolted. It was so sketch. And then someone else came in as I was leaving. So there was really only 2 of us in there the whole time. So, but it was a really cute place. I was super excited. I'm happy with them mostly. I mean, I was telling
They're
Scylla,
pretty.
I feel like she should have put the acrylic farther down, and so I actually get
I see
that.
I see it.
Like it's already like I almost need a fill like in a week. You know what I mean?
Maybe they do that on purpose to get them in sooner.
So I already have another appointment. I mean, I could cancel it, but like I haven't had nails in forever, so it's really exciting.
They are pretty. They are pretty, and they're shaped well.
Speaking of shaping nails. So I've been putting the press-ons for a while, and they're amazing. But you know how like you get used to the strength of fake nails?
Mm-hmm.
I reach at everything like this, like a stupid ass. So when you got fake nails on, it doesn't matter. They're fine. Can you see what happened to the?
I see. It's like.
That happened today. I go and shape my nails into these adorable little points here. To like work on my little witchy shapes. This one, came off. Like half my nail came off with the nail glue. I'm like an idiot. I don't know. I literally snapped these today. Straight across. And I'm over here feeling them like I need to be filing this right now. It is so hard to just leave it. But it happened like right before we were going to get on. And I was like, it's painful. Was leaving them like that, and I was like, I want to shape my nails so that I can like start doing my own stuff, instead of just using no, forget it. I'm putting the fakies on, put these bitches down. They're not strong enough for anything.
My nails I have weak nails.
I did ask her.
Bend. It's gross.
That's mine. No matter what my diet is, I just have weak nails.
Yeah, they're like, what do you eat? I'm like, I'm a vegetarian. What do you want me to do? Eat more vegetables? That's my entire diet.
Yeah.
Drink
That's what
more
they say.
water?
It's your diet. No, that's just my nails.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
they're just
Yeah, but mom has like daggers.
Oh,
and they're
my mom
sturdy.
has, like some bomb nails. And
He
Graham
has
too.
have
Graham
always
has some
had
beets.
really thick.
Hers
What?
are strong too. Graham has them too. Hers are like talons. They grow like this. They're no problem. They're hard as hell.
My mother-in-law has like amazing nails. They grow long and
Mine
nice.
could if like I would just let them, but then eventually they tear.
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah.
They're
Sides.
sideways.
The
Yes.
sides all rip up. No.
Mhm.
So mean. I gotta put some fakies back on. Des, what haircut were you trying to get for your kids?
Oh, so Eli asked for a fade. No, Mason asked for a fade. So he just wanted it short on top, right?
Right.
Eli just wanted it trimmed all over. right? So just like a regular like boy's haircut or military style haircut, but not a fucking comb over. And then Ben's was supposed to be fucking adorable. And then she gave him a straight comb over. Like the haircut. So listen, I took Ben. We went on Pinterest and Ben chose his haircut. We went through all the boys' haircuts and he pointed to the one that he wanted. So I saved it. We went down there. So cute.
When was that?
Leo.
Probably like what, one and a half?
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's not now.
No.
With his beautiful hair.
His long ass hair right now, yeah.
So this is the haircut Ben requested.
That's cute.
Right? So like it's longer and comes this way, but it comes
Well, no, it's all the same length. It's just styled where it gets.
well, and the sides are shaved, right? Not like faded or she didn't even clean it up. Like he has all of this hair now, like all coming down. Like she didn't even like square it off in the back or anything like that. I was so mad. I text Tosh right after and I was like, the fuck. Let me see if I can find that really
Still shave up all the sides and clean it up like you want it.
Yes, I just didn't want to have to do that. That was the whole reason of me spending the money to go because I was like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore.
And we just when you show a photo, how hard is it to copy? Like you cut hair all day using clippers. That's literally all
you went to school. You know how to shape.
I mean, I'm a high school dropout, and I can still do that. Like, I do all.
So it's a little bit blurry, but you can see that even Ben's hair here on the side is not shaved; it's longer. And she gave him a fucking comb over.
Yeah, it's not the same haircut.
You want to see Leo's comb over? Where is it?
Oh my gosh, that is adorable. Are those your Christmas pictures?
This is one of our Christmas photos. Yeah.
Did you do photos, Domo?
I did get the girls' photos taken. I'm checking right now if they got posted yet or not.
I was supposed to do Christmas photos today, but Emmanuel was gone and I couldn't get our Christmas shirts washed.
Oh, Christmas photos. The first photo we took was Bella running away from getting our photos done. And we only went out in our backyard.
Yeah, well, we always do it at our Christmas tree. We've always done that.
Yeah.
Did you know last year was the first year we didn't do Christmas photos and send them out? Like on a postcard?
Out last year.
No, we didn't even take one.
Yeah, we just took a picture in front of our Christmas tree, but we didn't send anything out last year.
No, well, because we were boxing everything up, and it was like my house was fucking bare because we moved, 3 weeks later? No, not even 3 weeks.
Well, we had a couple of foster kids right before then, so like we just didn't get our photos done. And then they left right before Christmas, and then they came back just a couple.
That was hard. I remember.
Crazy times. But that was because we weren't able to get our photos done, which we normally would have done at that time. But yes, we had fun. We enjoyed our Christmas last year, and we're gonna enjoy it this year anyway. Quarantine.
If I send out photos, it'll probably be late.
That's weird of them all going to get their haircuts together.
No, this was after though.
Yeah, I know, but that's them getting their haircuts together. Good or bad. You got a little story about how it ain't worth it to pay other people to touch his hair when you can do it.
No, our post.
Like I just don't want to touch my teenager anymore.
My photos haven't been posted yet. They said it'll take.
Like a little clippy spot right on the side.
Yes.
Is that a clippy spot or is that his?
No. This is the actual spot she fucked up.
Oh.
Where is it?
There is his. I had staples spot down here, and it's cowlick. Ignore that, but it's that's his. I got staples.
Yeah, the other.
That's his. She fucked it up spot. Which, like, seriously, $68. That's with tipping them $5 each because it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
I tip good.
You could have just shaved all the head and they would have been fine.
Tosh, see? This is exactly why you were the only person I've ever trusted with my hair.
Yeah. And And that includes when I fuck her hair up. So
True. Oh my god. Yes.
yeah, I do. So
We just have to always remember though that we have to wash, dry, and straighten my hair before she cuts it. And sometimes we have not remembered that.
no, like the first time.
Well, so there
In high
my
school?
my official photos didn't get posted yet because we found this like really cute Santa place, but we took like our own selfies afterwards. This is Samus.
Oh dang, I love that.
Do you see her face?
Heck yes.
So sassy.
Look at that.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And
Does he
then
still have color in his hair? Or did he get rid of it to go into work?
he does. No, he's because I was like, oh, what are you gonna do about your hair? He's like, "Just keep it. But it didn't show up in photos, which I was really bummed because it matched his bow tie perfectly.
Aww. Good night, Cherry.
Good night.
Hi, Cherry.
But here's the girls. Wait.
She likes the photo.
Here's a
Did anybody get our Christmas card yet?
nice
I
one of
haven't
the
checked the
girls.
mail, so I don't know.
Aww, that is so cute.
Yeah.
Sweet babies.
But my official photos, or professional ones, didn't come out yet.
I was trying to see if they were gonna do a Santa someplace. I saw somewhere that they did like a partition between them.
No, I found the real Santa, and I'll show you what I got. I mean, these aren't my kids. It's like my photos are supposed to pop up on this website, but just to give an idea of what they do, I'll just pick this random child. But that's what we got.
Fun. Is Santa's mask under his beard?
There's no mask.
Don't say that to this mask Nazi. Not Nazi, but mask wearer.
She's hiding this, okay?
Yes, I know.
This was in Orange County.
Oh, you had to drive far.
It's not far.
She just had to drive to Bougie Town to get people who don't wear masks.
Well, I mean, the sheriff out there. That's what's it. Well, is it Orange County? It's Riverside.
Yeah, that Riverside. Yeah, but no. So we found that because we do. So my mom had this weird thing where we all had to do stand-up photos until we were 18, and we had to promise her when we were like younger. Promise me, which we were like, oh yeah. And then we get 16 and you're going to the mall and you're like, Mom, please, I don't want to do this. Somebody's going to see me, Mom, please. And then I think it went from, oh, this is fun to like, this is fun, messing with her kids, to when we got older, and they were like, okay, what the heck, So my mom has like all these like Santa photos from like every year. So I'm like, I want to do that. So I have like during Christmas time, all their
That's fun.
Santa photos, and I want to keep that going real quick. Let me show you, not to, be so boastful, but
do.
the other day, our friend Christina texted me. She was like, hey, can you show me Inara's Santa photo? She wanted to show it to her guy. She's like, it's the best photo I've ever seen. She wanted to show it with him. She remembered it. This was Inara's first Santa photo.
Oh my god.
Look at
Like not crying with Santa.
No.
She goes in, ready to go.
it was perfect.
Santa's over there like, baby's never like this.
So Samus is crying. Samus is crying and going to be crying in this photo. I don't know how it came out, but they do that. They're like, we'll do crying photos. We do it all. So I have no idea how they're going to come out.
I
Be
love
fun.
it. You know what you should do? Have you ever done Santa on the sand?
I've seen that. Did you guys?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cute.
It was so much fun. They do Santa on the Sand or Santa in the Wilderness, and they take you to Wilderness Park to do photos. But it's totally worth it.
Yeah.
The price was worth it. You
Were
get
they?
a really good amount of time with Santa. They set a bunch up. They ask if there's anything specific you want to do or set up. It is so cool. And if your kid's afraid of Santa, then they'll like set up the photo where like Santa's like
Yeah.
it, but not in front of your kid. So it's like you still get like super magical photo, and it's amazing. We did them, and we absolutely loved them.
I think I remember saying them. Yeah, I should do that one year.
That would be fun.
I was so mad they didn't have anything like that when we were in Florida because that would have been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
There was never anything posted about nothing.
I don't
I'll
know.
have to figure out how to
I
see it.
think
I think so.
saw
Yeah.
it like randomly advertised on Facebook one year. And it was just a local person. Like this person clearly was like, F it, I'm just gonna like get an ad and see what I can do locally. And it worked. It worked. We went
That's
and
cool.
then Adriana's cousin was like, oh shit, we booked the one right after you. How funny was
Oh, how
that?
funny.
Yeah. So we like saw them coming up, and you know, it was fun. Anyway. They set up some really nice photos. They do some like walking photos. They do some like under the pier, like cute.
Yes, those are cute.
Love that. Yeah. They'll do like Santa pulling your kid on a sled in the stands. Oh, kill me now. So cute.
Did you know that up here, Target has sleds for sale in the store?
Like old school sleds.
Like all kinds of little circle ones, not the metal one like from Christmas Vacation, but like they have all the other ones, like the old, like, but they're, I think they're like plastic. I don't think any of them are wood.
Like toboggans.
Yeah. Listen, if we go to the cabin sisters trip for the first, where
Retreat.
sisters retreat, I have 2 sleds. I'm bringing them.
Do you have the metal one?
No, I have plastic ones that we got Leo and Bella. They have like the pull brakes. I don't think doesn't matter. We'll drive up the hill to snow like last time. So
That sounds. You guys will have fun. We went to the Sequoias last year with the kids, and there was like an area to go sledding, and 2 stories. One person brought a legit metal sled
I love it.
and used
They
it.
oil it.
They were like, they flew. They like, and then I went on.
Shined it.
I went on a sled with Coco, and at the very bottom, pretty far off, there's like a little tiny, not tiny, there's this little stream, okay? So you don't want to go, obviously, to the stream. But I'm going down with Coco, and we hit this little bump, so we like kind of are in air for a quick second, which makes us go faster halfway down. And we were like, people were trying to stop us because we were going towards the little stream. We stopped a foot in front of the stream.
That's amazing.
I'd been like, throw my kid off. I'm getting wet.
I was about to, I'm like, are we gonna stop? Are we gonna stop? Are we gonna? And
I'd be like, F it, tip it.
I was trying to, but there was also like people everywhere, and
What
like
sled were you using?
just one of those plastic toboggans. Nothing fancy, but it was because we did the bump and then got that extra like bit of
Yeah.
drop air. Yeah.
That's
Love
funny.
it. Dude. Love it. Adriana's been talking about going up to Wrightwood to visit the snow. We were supposed to go, but then we didn't get a chance to. So.
I have a friend up there. When I was moving my one friend, we stopped there. And there was snow there already.
Have a good night. Sylvia.
Good night.
I was gonna say before we head off because it is after 8. As far as next week's meeting,
Oh.
We might keep it to just the first hour because we aren't going to be discussing the book, but we will pop up some Christmas movies ideas that maybe we can discuss or, get some fun topics. We'll see, but we're thinking of just doing some Christmas movies in the meantime. Everybody could probably sneak in a Christmas movie one evening, and then we can discuss it on Sunday. So we'll put a few up, see what everybody was able to watch, stuff like that. So if you're able to join us next week, that would be good. But we'll probably just keep it to the first hour instead.
Maybe if everybody could put what streams they have, so we can base it off that.
Yeah. Hello. I'm kidding. Hulu, Netflix. That'd be annoying. We've got HBO Max. We got Apple Plus. We got.
Everyone's logging into your TV.
Everyone's gonna log into mine. It's been like too many streamers. Anyway, have a good night, babe. We will post up those things this week for everyone to watch. We'll do like one on every streaming device and see what everyone's able to get in.
Yeah.
Or something like that. That'll be fun. We'll figure those out tomorrow.
Hopefully I'm not hormonal and I'm not crying everywhere.
Crying at Christmas at the inn, or Christmas on the farm. That's how they all are, right? Or one.
Yeah, at the very least, getting ready for bed. Can you brush teeth?
Not a movie yet, but maybe.
You should be one of the movie namers.
Right. Well, Sheila named the book that, so I just stole that shit. I should. You don't have to have any like bomb names.
My dad to make sure there's a content.
I got it by myself.
Do you guys remember the whole big tweet about the whole it was a tweet by Netflix. It was a couple years ago about the Christmas Prince. Remember that whole
Prince movies are fun, but I don't remember the tweet.
So they tweeted so it was like, whoever watched Christmas Prince like X amount of times in a week or whatever, we're sorry. Or I'll find it. Yeah. It was basically somebody watched it like on repeat and looped it. And then Netflix was like, whoever hurt you or something like that, we're sorry.
Oh my god.
Because I mean, they didn't, because they have like how many times an account watches something or whatever, and that was like the whole thing. It was like, well, what do they know? What are they keeping track of?
Ooh, on Netflix, did y'all see the Princess Switch?
Can you please go brush your teeth and pee?
No.
Yes, I saw it last year.
Oh my god.
But they came out with a new one this year. I haven't seen it.
Switch again. I want to see it. I haven't seen it.
On the blender to do dry.
Is that a bus?
Princess Switch or something on there.
What do you use on the blender to blend almonds?
It's a Christmas movie. Adorable. She wants to blend almonds right now.
So I need some almond milk.
Okay.
You just press it on the. You pulse the pulse.
I know, but which one do you have it on?
You put all the way to the right, and then you just pulse.
Look at her. I gotta make my own.
I have no idea what she's doing. Honest, I think I'm gonna let her do whatever she's doing.
Up in there, you're good.
Wait, let's see.
All right, I think most have already signed off. I don't know.
Oh, this is what they wrote. To the 53 people who've watched A Christmas Prince every day for the past 18 days, who hurt you? That's what it was.
You know what I love when businesses tweet some funny ass shit.
Oh my god,
Wendy's
Wendy's,
suck me in.
the Wendy's tweets and like Chick-fil-A, and oh my gosh, I'm there for all those.
I love when like the competing like burger places.
Oh, when they attack each other?
Yes.
Oh, it's hilarious.
They just go back and forth and like one up each other. I am done. I follow that shit every time. I'm like, I don't even eat your stuff, but I want to go get some French fries right now from both places.
Oh, those are funny.
If I wasn't dieting. I cannot wait for Christmas food. Yo, Christmas Eve is pizza night.
I don't know,
Every
but
year,
it's 15 minutes bedtime.
I have not. I'm trying to do the keto, and I swear, like every day something happens. Like today, somebody brought over homemade carrot cake.
You should have turned them right around at the front door.
You said get out.
And
you should have said, "Is it keto?"
No, this is what you do. You just take one bite. Not a big bite. You take a reasonable bite.
I should have taken a bite.
I do that. Like if I see something, I'll take one bite. Yep. It's okay.
Yep.
See, usually if Houston's around, I'll take one bite and give it to him. He wasn't around. to
So,
take
like,
place.
my mom showed up today with guac and her bomb-ass chips, and I have not had them since our diet started. I've been eating her guac on celery, okay?
Mhm.
I've been a good girl. Today I said, I didn't eat anything today. Chip it is.
Each chip is 1 carb. I've done the math for you.
One chip. I know, she's amazing. I ate 1 chip, and it was worth it. I savored that bitch. It was so bomb. And then I took a teensy little bite, like literally this big, off of CJ's cookies. I went and got cookies. You know how Loft House makes the cake cookies with the frosting that are the best cookies? They also make like butter cookies with sugar on top. Yep. A nibble was all I needed because as soon as I hit that weird, like colored sugar, I was like, not worth it. But
Maybe that's what we should have done. We should have figured it out before we got on this one to like have everyone make a cookie and then watch a movie.
we could do that next week.
I don't know who else is still on.
That doesn't mean we can't post it in.
No, I know. I just meant
on the page. We could have everyone like make themselves a treat, and we could do a like a watch party. If everyone could do like, I think everyone has Netflix, right?
Or they know somebody who does.
Or they know someone. So what we could
Nina
do,
logs into mine. I have a friend's little thing. I gave her my password, so she logs into mine now. We share.
adorable. So see, what we could do is we could just pick like a Christmas movie on Netflix.
Mhm.
We'd have like a watch party, and everyone could like comment as we watch because we can all play at the same time.
That sounds like a good idea.
That would be kind of fun. Everybody out there who watches this that are like, oh my God, why are y'all so obsessed with Christmas? I'm sorry.
How are you not?
Right? I mean,
Because it's supposed to be the happiest time of the year.
It's
the most
magical.
Okay.
we all need it. because
Everyone's
of
kids are
porn.
still up and around, but has everyone finished shopping?
Not for my husband. Everyone else.
Yes. I haven't like.
I love the fact that we're whispering, but they could fucking play this back.
Well, I did one thing for CJ, but I have not done any other shopping yet. I've just been kind of like.
I've had 3 kids shop for Emmanuel. That stuff's on the way. Then we have 3 more.
Are they easy to shop for? Like, you know, like, does he like have lists, or you just kind of wing it, or?
Tosh has seen his list this year.
Has a list. Okay.
The things that they wouldn't buy him, my kids were like, that's what's up. That's what I'm getting.
No, he like asked for a MAGA hat. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not wasting any amount of dollars on a MAGA hat, even if I were a die-hard ass sucker. I still wouldn't waste money on shit like that.
I don't wear shit like that either.
No matter which side you're on, I'm not gonna buy your sticker. That's it. I'm not gonna buy your hat. I don't care.
I do not do that stuff. But listen, the one funny thing that one of the kids, I think it was Mason, said that he wanted for him, Lily, was the t-shirt with the T-Rex and Trump riding a T-Rex. It's super silly and cartoony, but it's funny, and she was super excited to get this for him because he wanted it, and she was like, that's awesome. What they wanted to see, because Emmanuel's like super into Cobra Kai, right? We love the show. It's fun to watch. Kids
I love it.
And so Lily was like, you know what I want to see? I want to see Trump riding the Cobra with their saying the no mercy, or strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
Oh my.
I know you're not, you don't even think it's funny, but like Lily came up with this, Tosh.
I was like, Cobra Kai. That already takes me out of the equation. I don't even know what you're talking about.
What? But you know what Cobra Kai is from Karate Kid, as far as like they're saying.
I don't remember it.
Oh, okay.
That many.
Well, like that's like their saying and like their emblem and whatever. I mean, the show's good. Watch it. We talked about it already.
Yeah, Adriana told me to watch it too, and I was like, I got it saved. I just haven't gotten to it because I've been reading.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she has a blender going. I don't know what she's
It
doing.
really is.
She's blendering someone's hand.
As our brother would say, almond. He does it because he's
Almond.
Sure does. Sure does. Yeah.
All right. Did we get out this wall?
I think we are about finished for this evening, and so next week it looks like we're going to be setting up a watch party. Christmas
Yeah.
movies. We could just chit chat, watch a movie, eat some
Make a
snacks.
poll.
Doesn't somebody make a cider? Which one of our ladies said that?
Who doesn't make cider? It's not hard.
Oh,
I want to try that buttered rum thing.
that one.
Buttered rum.
That's what I'm talking about. Maybe it's not cider. I'm not sure.
I gotta save like all my carbs for buttered rum, but
Why?
No, I saw a keto.
It's rum with butter.
Keto. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Not just butter though.
but I saw it on a keto recipe.
There
Cider.
you go. You send it to
You're gonna
me.
have to share it.
Yeah, share with the class. Or
Shall-
read aloud.
Will do.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll do the buttered rum drink, and we'll pick a Netflix movie, and we'll all watch it and goof off next week. So
Sounds like a plan.
look out for what movie we're watching, y'all. And great job, Sheila, man. I really like this book. I didn't think
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was gonna be like too light and Christmassy for me, but turns out 2020 made me need it.
I think that's
what I'm
what,
saying.
Yeah. Thanks, Adriana, for this recommendation. It turned out to be exactly what we needed at
yes.
exactly the right time. So, all right, guys, we love y'all. Thanks for joining us, and we'll
Good night.
bye, bitches.